everyone, Sabrina here from Scrappy Tails Crafts, and today I'll be showing you a card that I created using some different Lawn Fawn products. This is a video for the Not Too Shabby shop, so most of these supplies you can purchase there. So here you can see I'm coloring up some images. I decided to use the stamp set Meow Ya Doing and Keep on Swimming, and both of those stamp sets have some cats in them. So I'm just going to color up a few of the images. You can see I already stamped and die cut the images, and now I'm just coloring them in with my Copics. I stamped everything out with Memento Tuxedo Black ink, which is an alcohol-friendly ink. And I'm coloring onto some 110-pound white Neenah cardstock. When I work with my Copics, I always start with my darkest marker, which you're seeing here on the fishbowl. Then I'm going to go over the dark areas with my mid-tone and just extend that color out to the center. And then I will go over that white area with my lightest marker to create my highlight. And I pretty much do this with all coloring mediums. I always start from darkest to lightest. So I will have 3 little kitties on this card. I'm going to have this one that's sleeping, the fishbowl, and the cat that's looking upwards to the fishbowl is from Keep on Swimming, and then the rest of the cats and the cat bed is from Meow Ya Doin'. I'm using 3 markers per image. And I do have the caps on screen. So the idea for this card was that I wanted there to be a fishbowl on top of this table. And then when you turn the magic iris, you would see the fish inside the fishbowl. So I guess while I'm coloring, I will talk. So I haven't been making videos lately, and this video is quite late. That's because I've been feeling not so well, and also I've been super busy with Mother's Day cards. I'm having a really great month with Mother's Day cards, so I've just kind of had to put my priority there. But I'm definitely ready to start making some flat cards again. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see all of the Mother's Day cards that I've been making. I primarily make pop-up box cards, and so I don't film them. They're kind of hard to film. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and you can see all the cards that I make. I do it for a living, so I normally have like one or two new designs a day that I post on Instagram, and I will have that linked down below if you want to check it out. Alright, so I'm going to just color in my last kitty, and this one I want to be a black cat. So I'm using W8, W6, and W4. And this is the one cat that came in the Keep on Swimming stamp set. Alright, so I'll just add my lightest marker, and then my coloring is complete. I can start constructing my card now. So off camera, I die cut all of the pieces for the magic iris die. So now I'm just going to insert these sausage pieces into the slots that I cut from the ring. I don't know how else to call those. I've watched several tutorials on this magic iris, and they always call these pieces sausages, which they really do look like it. So I'm just going to refer to them as that for today's video. I added some glue dots to the X's on those sausages, and then I just added another ring on top. And then on the back of the ring with the slots, I'm going to add some tape onto those tabs that indicate where to glue down those rectangular strips. So I'm going to remove the backing on my double-sided tape, and then I will adhere each of those strips to the back of the ring. And I'm going to leave a more in-depth tutorial down below. But once you make a few of these, these are really quick to put together. I'm going to take that larger tab that's actually going to spin the magic iris, and I glued it right next to one of those strips, kind of creating a V shape I didn't want it to be touching exactly, but I wanted it to be very close to that strip. And now I'm going to add more double-sided tape to those strips. And I'm going to fold them on top of another ring, which I'm going to add right now. And to adhere that ring, all you have to do is fold up those strips. You don't want to fold it too tight, otherwise the magic iris will be too tight and it won't spin properly. So I just barely folded them over that ring. And here you can see the mechanism. It's really easy. When I bought the die, I was a little bit worried that there was going to be a learning curve, but I have not experienced one yet. All right, so like I said, I wanted there to be a fishbowl. So I'm going to stamp the fishbowl while the magic iris is closed, and then I'll just color it in the exact same way I colored that other fishbowl. The other one that I colored in will be on the inside of the magic iris, and that's going to have the fish inside of it. This one is just going to be a regular fishbowl without any fish inside. And then off camera, I die cut the magic iris add-on from some pattern paper. And that add-on includes this little arrow that matches better with it. So I'm going to add that. I cut that from some navy blue cardstock. And then I'm going to add tape all around this ring. And I'm going to adhere it behind that magic iris add-on. And the pattern paper is from Pink and Maine. All right, so here you can see how that works. And it hides the ring so you just see the fishbowl. I wanted to look like this was some carpet, so I'm adding some more pattern paper to the bottom. And then I'm going to adhere all of my stamped images. I first adhered the table, and then I'm going to adhere my little kitties now. That little bottle says fish food, it's really cute. And then I'm going to have that one orange cat holding the can of tuna. And here I'm just showing you the 2 stamp sets that I used. I'm attaching all of these kitties with some art glitter glue. I didn't want to add any dimension since this magic iris adds a lot of dimension already. All right, so I'm opening the magic iris and I'm going to adhere my fish inside the fish bowl. And I thought it would be cute to adhere it onto that same pattern paper I added for the carpet. And it was at this point I realized that I wanted some acetate behind that magic iris. That's just what I really love to add to my cards. So you're going to see in a second, I'm going to pull that whole thing off and add some acetate. I'm adding the sentiment Happy Birthday to the top. I white heat embossed that onto a black strip and then I cut it into a banner. Here I'm now removing the magic iris and it wasn't too bad. I'm going to add some acetate now. And I actually saw someone on the Lawn Fawn design team created a shaker with the magic iris, and I tried to figure out how she did that, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to watch her tutorial. But that would be really cute for this card. All right, I'm adding some art glitter glue behind my fishbowl, and I'm lining it up using the magic iris as a reference to know where to glue down that fishbowl circle onto my card base. I added some double-sided tape to the back of the magic iris ring, and I also added some double-mounted foam tape to the areas that didn't have the magic iris ring, just so that it was flush and everything was even. I'm going to add a pink arrow, and that will complete my card. So let me know what you guys think of it. If you haven't yet already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.